Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you 3 ways that you can actually screen the market in a very easy way without doing too much work. Just make sure you stick with me to the end of this video and you should be able to learn something very important. At the end of this video as well, I am going to be sharing 6 stocks and cryptos, or in total 6 stocks / cryptos that you can add into your own watch list and look at during the week and see the opportunities that you can get from them. So make sure you stick with this. I will try my best to make sure this video doesn't exceed 8 minutes. It's going to be very hard because what I'm about to share with you guys is something that should really give you guys a lot to think about, but it's going to be also very easy as well. So just make sure that you stick with me and then I will share everything I have with you now. So like I said, one of the most important things when you're in the market is deciding how you buy something, whether stocks or crypto. Which one should you buy? When should you buy it? Now the when, we're going to talk about that later on in other videos, but the question at the moment is what should you buy? Now the what can be answered by many different in many different ways. For example, is it something that's widely known in the market? Are people talking about it? What is the demand and the volume like? Things like that. Another thing you can look at is how is the market reacting to it. Is there a lot of sell-off on that particular stock or crypto? Could that open up an opportunity for you to buy in the market? So make sure that when you are about to enter the market, look at those things. Now I've come up with a way that I do it all the time, and I mean 90% of the time these 3 things are the things that I go to come up to my decision on which stock or crypto that I am actually going to be interested in. So follow me as I just go through some of those things. I was actually going to show you guys crypto exchanges. Now you might think, look, I am not endorsing any marketplace or any crypto broker company. I am just showing you what I do. Okay, unfortunately KuCoin, which is my main one, doesn't actually show what I need, but fortunately Binance also does. Now what do you really need? Let me go into the main page for Binance. Right, if you're using Binance, again, you can actually do this for, I would assume most brokers do this, most of them do, that I have checked, but let's say Binance. Right, all you just need to do, so this is the first thing you can do if you're trying to find which ones is in front of the market, which ones are people looking at. I think there are about 33,000 or more crypto, for example. So how are you going to look at all of those? Well, I've got this particular way. So if you go to Binance, for example, yes, first all you need to do is go to market. Right, now you can obviously scroll down and start checking along, etc, not a problem, but what I do is very simple. I'm interested in what's doing the best and what's doing the worst. What's doing the best and what's doing the worst. That's all I'm after. So in what's doing the best, you can see right here, top gainers. That's all I'm interested in. And the next one I'm talking about, top losers. Top gainers, top losers. Those are the only ones I am interested in. Okay, so by doing that, now that I've seen what the top gainers are, one, the fact that this is on this page means that it's not just me seeing that, right? What that means is a lot more people are seeing these top gainers, a lot more people are interacting with these top gainers, a lot more people are exposed to this in the crypto market, and even in the stocks market. Exposure, interaction is very important. So automatically I can see this. All I do is I check all of them, see if it falls within my analysis, and take an option from there. Okay, obviously you have to do your own research and make sure that you're making the right decision, but just to quickly show you here, let's go. If you then click on the first one, it gives you good graphical information or chart information. You can make that bigger, and you can follow whatever you want to follow easily, right? And you can do this for, again, like I said, for most brokers. Okay, so that's number one. Go and look for the top gainers, and you can also look for the top losers, right? Again, click on them, have a quick look, expand it, do your analysis, make your decision. Do you want to buy? Do you want to sell? Do you want to buy? And then you can take it from there. So this is one way to do it. That I do exactly the same thing on KuCoin on my phone, because that has more. And a nugget, this is a quick nugget, KuCoin allows me to do up to 7 days. I prefer the ones that have been doing well for 7 days rather than just 24 hours. 7-day top gainers, 7-day top losers, perfect. You've got enough information to make a valuable decision. So that's one. Two, you go to CoinMarketCap, right? CoinMarketCap.com. They have something very similar, right? On the main page, you can quickly go there. Again, these things I'm telling you, I'm just looking at what are people exposed to, what are they seeing. You've got the meme coins on this page, Sol.ai agents and different ones, which you can definitely do. You can go to your top meme coins, wonderful info there. You could do that, but again, what do? I go to the gainers. It's right there. So I go to the gainers, 7 days. That's what I'm after. Look at that, and then you can start to make a decision. Okay, you can start to make decision. You can then filter it this way. You can filter it, the ones that have made the biggest move, etc. Scroll down. If you want more information, click on it. You'll get the data, and then you can decide. I'm always very careful if something is moving 9,000%. You've got to be very careful, but you can work around it, play with it. You can go to memes if you're looking at focusing on that. You can see even the ranking in the world, right? And then take it from there. So that's CoinMarketCap as my second one. And finally, TradingView, right? You can use TradingView as well as a screener, right? TradingView also has its own screener that you can use. And if you're on the application, so I've got the app open, but generally it's the same sort of function. In fact, let me show you how it is on the web page, and then I will quickly go to the okay, so if you go to product screener CEX pairs, that's where you need to go to. Okay, now you can also filter this very, very quickly. What I'm interested in is, and what I think you should be interested in as well, is 1 second, is your exchange. If you're, I don't know, BitGet, I don't know, I'm just using that as an example. bitget, what's your quote currency. You want it to be USDT or whatever your quote currency is. That's that. And then you can change other things. Percentage change 20%. Is it performance? So you could do it that way. So in the symbol type, you can change it to spot, futures, perpetuals. If you do any of those, I might do a video explaining these three, but just for now we'll do spot. So automatically I can see they've got 18 for bitget, and if you're interested, you just click on it. It takes you to the page, see on super chat, and then you have your chat and you can make up your mind on what you want to do. Okay, so I'm trying my best to be really quick. I said 7 minutes, we're already on 10 minutes, so apologies. Let me try and finalize this, and then I will be able to share with you those stocks and crypto as well. Okay, so that's the web page. Now on the app, you can do something similar. You see this button here, this one here, it's also your screener button. You simply click on that, do exactly, you click on the CEX screener, right? Your exchange, I'll use Binance this time. Symbol type, if you want perpetuals this time. What is your quote currency? You use whatever you normally use, but in my case I'm using that. And then here you go. If you have more information, let's say you want ones with very good volume, I don't know, let's say 1 million, 100,000, no, let's say 1 million to, let's just leave it as that. So all of this, billion, so never mind, but you get the gist. You can also do another setup above, let's say 50%, and then it's 48, so you can literally filter it that way. Now you can do this for stocks as well, guys, don't forget. One of the things I do for stocks is, if I find one stock that I really like, that has given me a very good return over a certain amount of time, I will use some of the details of that stock, like the EPS, what sort of market cap range it's at, the sector. I like specific sectors, which I might talk about later on: energy and minerals, health and technology, transportation. They're all good, but that's for another video. You do exactly the same thing. Percentage change, if that's something you're interested in, it gives you some information. You click on it, you can go and check it if it makes sense to you. So that's the quick rundown for those three. So first one is Binance. You can use CoinMarketCap, and then you can use TradingView's own screener as well. So that's those three things you can do. Go to those sites, have a look at them, check what they're saying, see what other people are saying about them as well on CoinMarketCap, and do your own due diligence. Now, just to quickly share it with you, I'm on 14 minutes. I'm going to rush through this now. So I've got, let me just move them to the right place. I've got four cryptos, right? 4 cryptos and 2 stocks, right? So this is WUSD, right? This one is looking very, very good, right? What am I seeing and what do I think? Currently on this one, oops, sorry. Currently on this one, I'm just going to delete some of this. It's currently in the position where I expect some move to the upside, right? I'm expecting some move to the upside here, which is my little entry. Get this, got this sort of zone right here, so there's nothing stopping it coming down one more time and then pushing back up, right? Nothing stopping it from doing that, so keep an eye out on that. But we are generally in a very strong position for a buy, so this zone upwards is my buy zone, right? And we've already entered it, we've taken it, and I'm expecting this to keep going up. So that's WUSDT. The next one, again, very similar. My entry's already been taken, but just like the other one, this has the capacity to drop down one, come into this zone, to be fair, all up to this area is another interesting zone that it could drop to, right? You can move it that way, but I'm feeling it this way, so I see it moving, dropping down here. I did get an early entry because what they sometimes do is it would flash into this zone. Usually on the weekly you would just see a flash, a long wick like that, and if you miss it, it's gone. So this is another one you should keep your eye out on. This is ep2. ep2 actually does well in the long run, so make sure you keep an eye out on this one. Yes, it is already in my buy zone, but I just feel like there is just one more beautiful volume, guys. Beautiful volume is on this one, so make sure. And you can see it dropping drastically, but the bulls are in here. They are here, so, and I'm sure they're here to stay for the long run. This is the stop loss on this one. On WUSD, this is the stop loss. I try to make the chart as clean as possible. Next one is ATA-USD. So this one as well, it is on a similar path as the other ones. So do one day. Okay, so this one as well, if you look here from my entry, we have this zone. This is the zone that I'm thinking, based on what I've already analyzed, that it can play with. And you can see that here, right? If you extend this line, in fact, let me do it. If you extend it backwards, right, at this zone area, it goes up, 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 down, up, down, up. It keeps bouncing. I think it just needs one more bounce, which would mean that we're going to break this high, right? We're going to break this high on the next down. Pulls down one more time. Try your best to catch this. If you can, do your analysis, and then we should be able to catch that one. Final crypto, very similar. Up, down. Hasn't broken this top yet, which is good news, and I'm just expecting it to flash down into this zone and then push up. This is Cirrus, CIRUS USDT. The previous one is ATA USDT, Cirrus USDT, right? And I'm sure if you sort of notice what I've been doing, you see the similar patterns, right? You're seeing similar patterns here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? Before the right move, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? Cirrus as well, up, down, up. This did not give me the fifth one, but I'm sure this is going to be the last move down and then up. Those are the four. Now, for the stocks, this is a longer term one. As you can see, I've already put the marks on there within this zone area of interest for me. Look at that, it keeps bouncing up, and I think this is the last one. It looks scary, right, because it's just dropping down, but there are good signs ahead. This gap, right, this gap needs to be filled at some point. Okay, that gap needs to be filled at some point. Everything looks good on this one. Long term one, I'm thinking anywhere middle of the year. There's a tool I'm going to explain to you guys later, right? And you can see where we are now. Currently we're in a bearish zone, so around this area we're going to start to see our move up. So around May time, we're going to enter here somewhere in the next February, mid-February. It's going to probably flick in, and then by May we're going to get blasted off to the moon. But maybe one day I will explain some of my tools to you guys. So keep an eye on DYN. DYN is Dyne Therapeutics. If you're interested in what they do, have a read of that later on. This one, you must know this. This is BlackBerry, right? BlackBerry is going to make another move to the top, right? If you remember, they did those $3 to 28. It's about to do another one, right? In fact, I'm seeing it going to do something like this. Maybe not as high as this, 10,000%, but you might be getting 10x, 10 times, right? We might be getting that. Okay, so we've got something similar here as well. Just trying to make this clear. This is the zone I'm interested in. Now this is my entry. Why? Because they tend to flash into it and run back out. So once it gets into this zone, if you're not in early, you could miss it. Do your own research, guys. Read about them if you're interested in reading. If you have your own strategy, use your strategy. Check what I'm saying, if it works within your strategy or not. If it does and you think there's an entry for you, then take it. If not, not a problem. But make sure you put a comment, your thoughts about those stocks or the 2 stocks and the 4 cryptos that I've just mentioned, and let me know what you're thinking. And if this helps you at all, give a like to the video as well and subscribe. So yep, that's everything from me. Thanks again, guys. I'm so sorry this took a long time. Hopefully I will try and do something better next time. Take care. Bye bye.